on record. It's not about arguing. This is about history. This is American history. And we have to be honest about our history. Is anybody ever spoken to a psychologist or seen a therapist or anything like that? I have. Okay? And one of the things they tell you is you don't need to focus on your past, but do you need to run away from your past? Should you not confront your past? No, you have to confront your past. A lot of what's going on in America is because America doesn't want to confront its past. It's an ugly past. And it's history. It's just history. It is what it is. You know? And so I could give that to you guys. But what is this all about? This racism, all of this stuff, what are these things? What is all this about? It's about power. It's about capitalism. It's about money. If I wanted to own a barber shop, and I can have 10 employees, that's 10 chairs, and I could get them to work for me for free, and they had to work from 6 a.m. till 12 a.m., and I did not have to pay them a dime, how fast will my company grow? How fast will it grow? Fast or slow? Raise your hand if you say it's fast. Okay, raise your hand if you say it's slow. I would grow tremendously fast, right? And that's what slavery was. Slavery is all about putting America putting money in America's hands so it can develop as a country. Not saying there's logic behind it. It's just crazy logic. It's just unfair logic, unfair treatment. How does this affect the kids, right? When you have a racial dynamic, you have a power dynamic in this country, it creates something. What's that word? It creates privilege. It creates privilege. This is what it's like growing up in America for black children. There. Does anybody tell me how this photo makes you feel? Anybody? How does this photo make you feel?
Upset.
What are you upset about?
I'm upset because
Is that fair for that little girl?
no,
No.
that's not fair.
It's not fair to her.
She has no boys that look like her. What is she gonna think?
This is what America feels like. Privilege. So when I first came back to Syracuse and I was living with my friend Nora, obviously, well, not obviously, but Nora is a nice lady or woman. I don't want to get caught up in the semantics. Don't yell at me, ladies. I don't know what to call you these nowadays. Beautiful ladies. We were having a discussion. Has anybody ever lived over in Westcott, the Westcott area, or know that area? Okay. They had the Acropolis pizza. Has anybody had food at Acropolis? I love Acropolis. I lived maybe 2 blocks away from Acropolis. Well, that's where we stayed. And it was at night, and me and Nora were up talking, and she said she was hungry. And I was like, yo, Nora, just go outside. It was maybe like 9 o'clock. It's like, just go outside, go get some Acropolis pizza. You hungry? Go get some pizza. It's right down the block. Nora looked at me and goes, me as a lady, me as a woman, I do not feel comfortable leaving the house at 9 o'clock to walk 2 blocks down the street to go and get some pizza and then walk back. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that something's going to happen to me, that somebody's going to grab me, something bad's going to happen. You, because you're a man, do not see that because you're not worried about walking outside at nighttime, worrying about if somebody's going to attack you. That is your male privilege.
That is a positive.
And that, for the first time, boom, blew my mind. I have privilege. Am I a bad person?
No, of course not.
No. I literally couldn't see something because I'm not like that person. I'm different than that person. And so I worry about different things. And as a result of the things that I worry about and the things that you worry about, a lot of times we aren't seeing the things. We're missing things. We're missing information. It's not that you're a bad person, it's that you don't know. How did I learn this? How did I figure out about women being afraid to walk out? Because I have a friendship. And I'm willing to have those conversations with our friends. Right? Another thing, how many people walked in here? How many? You know, when I go to Destiny USA, a lot of times, you know, if I take the ramp, it's because I'm trying to get into the door a cool way, like a different, I'm just like, this is so mundane, let me go up the ramp, you know? Or, I'm sorry. Or if I am feeling lazy, I might hit the little button at Destiny and have the door open up, you know, because that's what I want. I don't think about the fact that individuals need those things to get inside. I have privilege because I don't have anything. I'm not handicapped, right? Or I'm not disabled, right? And so I don't have to think about certain things. We all have privilege to some degree. And guess what? Because of the racial dynamic, because of the things that happen in this country, white people, you guys have a lot of privilege. Okay? That doesn't make you a bad person. What it does is it makes you unaware. The only way you can become aware is if what? What's the only way I was able to become aware of Nora's situation? Listen to her. I had to listen to her. And I had to believe her. I could have said, that's crazy, Nora. Ain't nobody gonna attack you. Why would you be scared about that? Go outside and walk down the street. I listen. So now when I leave a place with a woman, I might say, hey, listen, would you like me to walk you to your car? Like, it's fine. Like, honestly, it's not gonna take any of my time. I gotta go that way anyway. I'll drive you to your car. Right? I'm a better human being. I'm a more informed human being. I'm able to do things for the other person because I had a relationship that I listened to. Right? I listened to the differences. Right? There's things we do not see. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. How does this affect us in the classroom today? All right, white Americans. Because of the power dynamic, schools are segregated. And when your schools are segregated, naturally relationships are going to be segregated, right?